Why the narcissist is panicking after you walked away. It's eating them alive. So here's the deal. No one ever saw it coming. Not you, not them. You thought you were stuck, right? Trapped in their world, wrapped in their manipulation. But here's the twist, the narcissist. They never thought you'd walk away. Not once, not ever. They had you pegged. They knew your weaknesses, your triggers. They knew how to push your buttons. They thought you'd fold like you always did. But you didn't. And now they're panicking. It's eating them alive. You see, the whole time they were playing a game, their game. The rules, the moves, the emotional destruction, all designed to keep you on the hook. You, the perfect pawn in their little chess match. But when you took a step back, when you hit the exit button on their twisted show, everything flipped. It's like watching a house of cards collapse, one gust of wind away from complete destruction. What they didn't know, what they still don't know, is that you weren't some helpless puppet. You were always the one holding the strings. And when you walked away, you took the power back. Now they're left scrambling, trying to make sense of what went wrong. Let me tell you, this is where the fun begins. First, the narcissist played their hand, but now they're panicking. The narcissist thought they had it all figured out. They thought they were the puppet master. Their move was flawless, at least that's what they believed. They built up this intricate web of lies, emotional manipulation and control, weaving it so perfectly, it seemed like a trap you'd never escape. And then they played their hand. They pulled back, put on their best mask, and created the illusion that it was you who messed up, not them. They engineered the chaos, twisted the reality, and thought. Oh, they thought. They had you cornered. The emotional devastation they left behind was supposed to be the final blow. You'd cry, beg, feel small, and come crawling back for scraps of affection. That was the plan. But you didn't. You didn't bite. You didn't crumble. And suddenly, it's a whole new ball game. The panic starts to set in. The narcissist thought they were the one pulling the strings, but now they're the ones in the dark. That illusion of control, it's slipping through their fingers like sand. They can't handle it. They never expected you to walk away. Now it's eating them alive. They've got a front row seat to their own downfall, and they're too proud to admit that they just lost. And trust me, they're panicking. Big time. Second, they didn't just leave you. They left the reflection of their own importance. You ever hear the saying, a man's ego is like his shadow, always following him around, but never truly a part of him? Well, the narcissist. Their ego, it's all they've got. It's their lifeblood. The only thing that makes them feel real. Because deep down they're hollow, empty, insecure. And you were the mirror that reflected all of that inflated self-importance. You were the one who made them feel like a king. You validated them. They needed you to see them as extraordinary. You were the one who made them feel worthy of admiration, deserving of attention. Hell, without you, they wouldn't even know what to do with themselves. But here's the kicker. When you walked away, it wasn't just you they lost. They lost the one thing that kept their whole world from collapsing, the reflection of their own greatness. They thought they were cutting ties, pulling the power move. But what they really did was destroy their own image. They left the one person who told them they mattered, that they were special. The person who made them feel like they could conquer the world. Now, all they see is themselves in a shattered mirror, broken, incomplete, and utterly dependent on you to give them back what they lost. But it's too late. The reflection is gone, and they're left staring at a version of themselves that they can't bear to face. Third, time flips the script, and they play themselves. Ah, the beauty of time. It's like a slow-burning fuse that reveals all the hidden truths, isn't it? The narcissist thought they were playing 3D chess while he was still figuring out the rules to checkers. They thought they had you figured out. They left you in the dust, thinking you'd come crawling back within days, weeks, maybe even months. But time doesn't play by anyone's rules. It flips the script on them. Now, they're the ones regretting their decisions, but their pride won't let them admit it. Instead of admitting their blunder, they double down, pretending that leaving you was some grand strategic move. But we both know what's really going on, don't we? They thought they could walk away, leave you behind, and ride off into the sunset as the hero of their own story. But time has a funny way of turning the tables. The very move they thought was going to put them in the driver's seat, it's turned into a self-inflicted disaster. They've played themselves. And there they are, looking in the rearview mirror, wondering how the hell they got stuck in the passenger seat. Fourth, the narcissist is a parasitic predator sniffing around for control. Here they come creeping back around, sniffing for an opportunity to worm their way back into your life. They can't help themselves. It's like they're starved for attention, validation, power. But here's the thing, you're not dealing with someone who's coming back because they've changed or miss you. No, when the narcissist comes back, it's like a hungry predator, sniffing, circling, looking for the next vulnerable victim to feed on. And guess what? They think you're that meal. They're parasites, plain and simple. They need you to feel superior. They need you to inflate their fragile ego. They're desperate to reclaim control, to feel like they still hold the reins. But you're not their host anymore. You're not their meal ticket. They don't care about you. They care about them. They need the validation you once gave them. They need the power you once supplied. The problem is they're too blind with their own arrogance to see they've already lost it. So when they show up, don't think for a second it's because they've had some epiphany or heart-to-heart. No, they're just desperate. Hungry. They want that taste of control back. The validation they can no longer get anywhere else. And you're not some easy mark anymore. You see them for what they really are, a parasitic predator trying to latch onto something they can never truly own. Fifth, they're small, desperate frauds. Game over. Here's the truth no one tells you about narcissists. When the facade falls, when the mask slips, when all the drama fades away, they're nothing. They're small, desperate little people playing in a world much bigger than their tiny, fragile egos can handle. Think about it. All that bravado, all the swagger, the so-called superiority, it's a joke. They're frauds. They've been pretending to be this grand, untouchable figure. They've been playing a part, thinking they're this big, mighty presence above it all, watching everyone else scramble for their approval. But when you walk away, when you stop feeding into the fantasy, the game is over. All of a sudden, they're exposed. The illusion of greatness evaporates faster than a puff of smoke in the wind. That so-called power they had, it's gone. All that remains is a desperate little person, scurrying around, trying to keep up the act. The fraud has been exposed, and there's no coming back from it. And here's the thing, they know it. Deep down, they know it. But they're too afraid to admit it. They can't admit it. Because the moment they do, the whole house of cards they built collapses, and they'll have to face the fact that they're just like everyone else, small and weak. So here they are, scrambling, desperate for validation, pretending like everything's still fine. But it's not. It's game over. You've seen through the facade. The illusion is shattered. And now they have to live with the truth that they're nothing more than desperate little frauds, clinging to whatever scraps of dignity they can muster. And the worst part, they know they'll never get back what they had. They'll never regain the power. Because once you see them for what they really are, there's no going back. It's over. So here's the bottom line. The narcissists thought they had you figured out. They thought they could control you, break you, make you beg for their attention. But you walked away, and that's the one thing they never saw coming. Now they're panicking, scrambling to get back what they lost, but it's too late. You shattered their illusion, destroyed their reflection, and flipped the script. They're just desperate little frauds trying to hold onto a power they'll never reclaim. The truth is, they can't win this game. Not anymore. You've leveled up. You've taken your power back. And now, they're left with nothing but their own empty ego. If you found this real talk helpful, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment below. And hey, check out our other videos to keep leveling up. You deserve it. Don't let the narcissists win.